Panini Got Busted! Right, okay, this is only a quick video. So this has happened over the past, I'd say, week or so, but I think this has actually been going on slightly longer. But it's certainly come into sort of public knowledge within the last few days. So Panini, with their relic patches, seem to have stumbled into what I would consider just being lazy. What they've done is they've essentially hoarded so many relic patches from across all these different sports that they provide cards for with their licenses at the moment, and they've just kind of given up. As you can see on the screen here, there's a few pictures where they've basically just started putting random patches onto cards, but they've covered themselves legally, which I'll cover in a moment. But you can see here, some patches don't even have any labels stuck to the back of them as to what the patches are for. And this is specifically with some of the NFL, the football stuff. But some of the patches are for teams and for players that are nothing to do with who's on the front of the card. So you can see people are now just ripping open these cards, these relic cards, just to see who they've got. Now, just to give you a bit of context, this started from people trying to identify exactly what games some of these sports stars wore these pieces of clothing in, so they could actually match the cards up. Now, what started to happen was people started saying, hang on a minute, this relic patch doesn't even match anything this person's ever worn in a game, so where's this patch come from? And then people started ripping them open, and, you know, snowball effect, this is what's happened. So Panini have covered themselves by, on the back of the cards, saying things like this. You can see on the screen, this is nothing to do with any player or any game, but it's just a patch. And with some of these patches not even having any labels on, they could just be bits of fabric they've pulled from the warehouse factory floor. You don't even know anymore. Now, I've had a bit of a dig around last night. I was sort of going through a lot of the sites. I was talking to a few people, and it turns out that the majority of this seems to be happening with NFL cards. Basketball and baseball it's happening with. Hockey cards doesn't seem to be too much of a problem, but specifically, obviously, for us here, I was started to really dig into some of the WWE and the wrestling stuff from Panini, and to be honest, I probably looked at about 20 different relics, and I'd probably say around about 80% of them did state on the back that this has been certified for this person. And even some of the ring mat ones, I found a Bianca Belair one where it was stating that from WrestleMania 38, this was a piece of ring mat from the first night. And lo and behold, Bianca Belair was on the first night card to have a match. So again, that matches, that was fine, that made sense. But I did still find a few that did say on the back, this relic is nothing to do with anything with this person, event, or anything like that. So check your relics, people. Check your relics. It's a tough time at the moment for anyone even associated even with their names to do with relics. It's become a tarnished word at the moment, and Panini are going to get dragged through the mud. Some people are talking about class action lawsuits, specifically, you know, our friends, our cousins over the pond. Go for it. Panini would have covered themselves. As I say, on the back of the cards it says nothing to do with any match or any player or any team. So they're covered, so yeah, good luck with that. But check your relics, people. That's it, just for a quick check-in, just to make sure that you guys are aware of what's going on. Check your relics, and until next time, stay safe, everyone.